Welcome back. We are here with part 2 of our castle speed build, and I am just going to do this little entryway here by putting down a rug and then a little statue. So we'll get that going. That's going to be it for that little room. And then I'm trying to figure out what the rest of the floor plan is going to be. The whole point of this was to not make it too big. um, like I had the castle previously and it had a lot of stuff in it, so I felt like that there was a lag. And so I was like, oh, I'll rebuild it and make it not as cumbersome for the game. And of course, you're seeing what's happening in real time here, um, where I am unable to build anything without making it too much. But I did just try to figure out the floor plan here. I wanted to have a few sections that had like little archways in them, and then we're not going to make it this big. This is just way too big, so I am going to change the configuration again. I was just trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to go with here. All of this is like spur of the moment. I don't have anything planned, so we are just doing our best. I wanted to fit 2 of these, so I moved the wall. We're just winging it. So here we go, and I wanted to have these little pockets of like outdoor space. I've seen some castles of real life that have little spaces like that, and I just think that they look really pretty. So we're going to do that, and then yeah, I'm going to change this. It's not going to be curved here in just a moment. Instead, we're going to make kind of a U shape out of it, except it's got, the back piece as well. So that's going to change. Yeah, we're just going to drag that over and then drag this in. So then they're kind of like little backyard pieces as well. I'm going to get rid of these. I wanted to use them, but I'm not sure how I could do that anymore. So we are going to just make this symmetrical. There we go. And then as of right now, the top is going to look the same. I have no idea actually what it's going to look like. So we are just going to have to figure that out as we go along. I did want to put little balcony areas as well, so I'm just going to stick those right here. And then we will get into doing the right wing of the first floor. So we are going to come in, you're going to have like a little sitting area, and then behind that is going to be the living room, and then the kitchen, and then the dining room, and then an office. So that's what we're going to do today, is just put those things in there. And actually in this first sitting room, I put a bunch of bookshelves up against the wall here, but then I realized after I stopped, I feel like every time I just realize something after I finish the build section. So in the last one, it was that I forgot a bar, and in this one, it said I forgot stairs. There's no stairs to go up to the second floor. So I do have to fix that. So what I did was I put the staircase here against this wall instead of the bookshelves, and I moved the bookshelves to the opposite wall. But anyway, we're just going to roll with it for right now. So here are my painstakingly decorated bookshelves that I'm going to have to completely axe. Anyway, for now we're just going to put a rug and another little chair in here. I did want the rug to kind of fill up the space, but I do like that grayish wood, so I didn't want it to be too much. So we're going to use this one. Actually, I have a funny story about this rug because I wear blue light glasses, right, to help my eyes with the computer, and um, I used to wear a really cheap pair when I first started wearing them because I was like, oh, I don't know if this actually works. I'm just going to wing it. So I wore these glasses that had this orange tint, and it made me totally like blue-green colorblind. So I would keep using this rug in the green swatch thinking that it was blue over and over and over again. And then one time I like took off my glasses and I could see that it was green, and I was like, oh, I bet you all my house builds, the coloring is totally off because of those glasses. Now I wear ones with clear lenses, but That was just really wild. That's my funny story about that rug. So anyway, the bookshelves are clipping through the ceiling, of course. And we are going to get started on this living room and a bathroom area. So I like to put full baths everywhere. I know in real life there wouldn't be so many full baths, there would be a couple of half baths, but I like to have my Sims um, able to get to a shower as well whenever they need to because, they all end up stinky at the same time. Don't know why that is. So anyway, here is the living room area. I'm not going to put too much on top of the fireplace because I don't want it to block the TV. I know your Sims don't care, but I care. Um, and then we're going to use the sectionals to get a nice U shape here. I love these so much. So there we go. And then we'll put a coffee table down. And then on the right side here in this little space, we'll put a bathroom. So let's get that going there. And then we will just put a sink, a toilet, and a shower in that. So let's go a little faster through this section because nobody really cares about bathrooms. Um, like I said, we're just going to put a standing shower in. It doesn't fit a bathtub. I mean, I guess I could have fit a bathtub if I really tried really hard. Um, move the door over. But anyway, um, I did use the courtyard flooring and then just a plain tile on the walls because we don't want to get too busy. And then we are done with the bathroom. So back in the living room, I'm just going to put some plants up and then we're going to put a wall and then we'll have to, decorate the walls. And I decided to make it a little more closed off just because I wanted to, um, I feel like with these like big mansion houses and like castles and stuff are older, so they're more closed off in the inside. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, we're going to put up some of our paintings that my sim did, um, just some sketches. And then we are going to move into the kitchen. Let me just put some frames on these real quick. So the kitchen and the dining room are going to go here. And I have no idea how I'm going to configure the left side. Like I said, we're winging it. We're just going to figure it out as we go along. So here's the kitchen. It leads out into the back. And then on the left here, we'll have the fridge and the trash, and then a counter that has like a tea brewing machine on it. So there's that. And then just trying to figure out which cabinet I want to choose. I did end up going with the Dream Home Decorator one in a gray color. And then we picked the white swatch of this fridge. And then in go some lights. And over here is going to be the rest of the counters. So we'll just go around in a circle here. And then we'll put an island. So here is that island. And then I'm just going to use a half wall to cut this section off from the dining room, but it's going to be pretty open anyway. Right now it's a full wall, but it will be a half wall in just a moment. So yes, we are going to just put a couple of tall cabinets in as well. Just a few. And then I had to choose a different window because that window was too big. It went underneath the counters. So we did not want to do that. So here is those. And then we are going to actually use also the stove top and stove bottom. I don't know what. Oh, the oven. That's what that's called. Um, so we are going to use those. And yes, here's where I decide to go with the half wall instead. And then just putting like this glass thing on the top. And then we are going to use the tea brewer, like I said, and the um, dishwasher. And then the sink's going to go by the window. And then at first I was going to put in just like a regular stove, but then I decided to use the combination because I didn't really want the stove top to be right next to the door. So we'll put the bottom right there, and then the top on the island. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this kitchen turned out. I think it looks really good. I don't usually make my kitchens in like gray and white, but I actually think that it's really pretty. I am going to change the wallpaper though in just a moment. Um, but I did leave some counters open so that your Sims could cook at them. I actually heard on, gosh, I don't remember which YouTuber it was, but that counters take up a lot of effort for your game because they have so many functions. But I feel like I heard that on a YouTube video. Anyway, a lot of the game changers now know things about how the game runs because they've been making lots for the new packs that have been coming out. So that's definitely been eye-opening to watch some of those videos. And we are now in the dining room. So I was just trying to decide what chairs to use. I did want to keep the Get Famous theme going, so we went with that. And then I'm just going to put some decorations in the middle. Now, I like to put decorations on the table, but I don't like them to be too tall because then when I try to take pictures of Sims at the table, it's like, I can't see you because that vase is covering your face. So anyway, moving on. Um, we are also going to put a fireplace in the dining room in just a moment, but it needs a window too. So there's that. And yeah, I'm not going to put another window right there next to the archway. We're going to put the fireplace there instead. And what else? We need some curtains as well. And then I was trying to decide what to put like in the empty spaces, but I left it pretty empty for the most part, just trying to get, um, trying not to get too much stuff. I'm an over clutterer. What can I say? I'm trying to rein that in so that my game doesn't hate me. So here we go, putting that there, and then the big fireplace, and then we'll put another wall here, and then the office will be the last room that we work on today. This is a big build. This is a very large build. Anyway, here is the office, and the office is also going to have a door that leads to those other arches to get outside. So you can get outside through the office, you can get outside through the kitchen, you can get outside through these doors that go across these little arches. So there's plenty of access. And in the back there, I did put our rocket ship and our money trees. I just, needed to find a place to put those. I'm thinking maybe on the left side, we'll put the gym and then I'll have like a pool in that backyard area. I'm not really sure yet, though. We'll see. And then, yep, so here are our doors. And then I'm going to put some bookshelves, but I decided not to go with the same bookshelves. Let's not do that. So we'll go with these bookshelves. And I'll just clutter them up a little bit here. So that's what's going on here. Just putting a little, like a few picture frames and stuff. I might change them out with pictures of our family depending on when we take them. But anyway, we are going to next move to the wallpaper situation. I did want to use this like woodsy wallpaper. That is literally my favorite wallpaper in the game, but I tend to overuse it. So we are going just with the sides here, and then the rest will be plain white. And then we will put a desk and a couple chairs. So here's the desk. And here is, I did have to get that cheat going. I could have sworn I put it in earlier, but I guess I spelled it wrong. It's like settlement instead of sentiment. I don't know. Moving on. We are then going to put a computer and a little lamp and what else? What are those things called? Like a cup, pen holder, pen cup? I don't know. So we're going to do that, and that's what is going to go over there. And here are the chairs that match the other chair, and then a plant right there. And then we will put, I didn't want to clutter it up too much because I feel like if you're rich, you don't have as much like stuff lying around because you have maids and stuff. So that's what we went with. And that is pretty much the end of the office here. I did just want to put up a couple of things up on the walls to make it look nice. There we go. And then a couch outside just so that your Sims can enjoy the outdoors. Just nothing too exciting there. And that's where we're going to wrap it up today. So here are screenshots of the rooms that we just did. Here's a little entryway, followed by the sitting room. I did move the bookshelf over to the right, you can see there. And then the living room and the kitchen, dining office. So that is what's happening here. And next time we'll work on the left lower wing. Hopefully, we can really get this going because my Sims have nowhere to live. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.